Hi everyone, it's Heather. Welcome back into the Paper Castle. These are my garage sale finds for, let's see, the 18th and 19th of July. Sorry, I had to look at the calendar there because I'm a week behind here in filming these and a few weeks behind in uploading them. But anyway, there hasn't been a whole lot going on this summer, compared to other summers, which is kind of weird because the weather has been really nice. It's been a really mild summer. But I still managed to find some things. Friday, I think I went to 2 or 3 sales. The first one was advertised as a garage sale, but ended up being an estate sale, which was kind of a bummer when I got there, because I got there a few minutes before 9, and they made us stand outside and take numbers and wait, and that wasn't really what I was planning on doing. But since I was already there, I stayed and I waited, and got a few things, and ended up getting one really nice thing for myself. But what I got there was this mug for $1 of a fox hunt. This is from Staffordshire Tableware in England. Probably get about 10 on that. Then I found this little guy for $4. Only paid $4 because I thought he was really different and interesting. Little German bear wearing lederhosen. He's got a tag on him here that says Gerhardshofen. Anyway, these are selling. I'd probably make about, and I guess 15 to 20 on that. Then I found a Possible Dreams Santa Claus. I'm not going to take everything out of the box because it does have a stand too. But here he is. And still got all the tags and everything on him. He's in really good shape. In the box. And the box says, maybe it says it here too. Yeah, this is the Signature Series, and this is St. Nicholas, Myra, circa 1300. So it was hard to find any comps for this. I paid $7 for this. It's hard to find any comps, but then when I did finally find one, it was funny. I found a completed listing on eBay, and it just happened to be from my friend Anne, who a lot of you guys also subscribe to on YouTube. She does a lot of see Anne save videos, and now she's back selling stuff on eBay. So, hi Anne. I just thought that was funny that out of all the sellers on eBay, she happened to be the one that sold the same thing. And I think hers sold for around $30, $33, something like that. So I'll probably put mine up for, I don't know, like 40 for a little while and see if I get any bites and take it from there. So the other thing that I found there, which is for myself, which I could actually probably sell on eBay and make a decent buck on, but I just can't because it's too pretty and I have to keep it. I'm going to try and show it to you. I got to move the camera, and I don't know how in focus it will be because this thing does not autofocus. But I found this. This is a beautiful advent calendar, and it's got doors that open all different ways. They open up and down and all over the place, and you have to really search for the numbers. And I just thought it was gorgeous. It was in the original box. The bottom of the box was a little moldy, but I paid $15 for it, which is actually a really good deal for advent calendars. Some of them sell for a lot of money on eBay. This particular one was actually sold by Costco, so I'm sure it didn't cost any more than probably like $40, which is still a really good deal. But I did find 2 of the same ones on eBay. They each want around $200 for them, and they might get that closer to Christmas. Because like I said, advent calendars, some of them can really sell for a lot of money. So I have another one that's, well, not really similar to this, but it is like a wooden box type one that has a picture of Santa Claus on the front, and then you open all the little doors and there's little wooden ornaments inside. So I'm going to take all the ornaments out of my Santa one, put them in this one, and probably sell my Santa one, because this one is a lot prettier. But I should still make some decent money on the Santa one. So that was a good deal. Let's see, where else did I go then? I think I went to a garage sale that day after the estate sale, but I don't think, oh no, I did find something. I specifically went to this one, which was a little out of the way, because the lady said that she had tons of stuff and tons of craft stuff. So of course I was hoping to find needlework kits. And I did, except for the fact that this lady thought that she was having her garage sale at a retail store instead of in her yard. Because every time, if she didn't have something priced, every time I asked her a price, she would start out with, well, the retail was, well, lady, I don't care what the retail was. This is a garage sale. This is not, Target or Neiman Marcus or, whatever store you think this might be. This is your yard. But I did spend a few bucks there. I bought this little kit. This is Sunset Stitchery kit with this little penguin ornament. I don't think, it hasn't been started or anything. It's just been opened and they put a hoop in here. Other than that, everything's in really good shape. Should be able to get about 10 for that. And then I found this one from Dimensions. This is brand new in the package. This one cost me $4. This should go for about 25 to 30. It's called Birds of a Feather, the pheasants. And then this one was a good deal. This is called So Happy Ornaments, also by Dimensions. Paid $5 for this. Should be able to get probably, around 40 out of this one. So it was worth the drive. I mean, I could have bought more though. It's just that, like I said, her prices were a little unrealistic. So I don't think she made nearly as much money as she thought she was going to, unless she severely dropped her prices on Saturday and Sunday. Okay, so then I went to another estate sale, which is actually run by one of the companies that I like. There's some estate companies that I really like and some that I can't stand. This one was by a company that I like, and it just so happened when I walked in there that one of my neighbors from down the road was there, and I thought she was there to shop because I see her all over the place, and it turns out that she's friends with these people who own the company, and she was helping them out. So that was nice. And I got decent prices, I think, because of it. So I looked around a lot there. I wish I'd gotten there a little bit earlier, but let's see, when I went upstairs I found these, which are really nice bookends, these giraffe bookends. And at first I didn't think much of them and couldn't find a mark on them, but then I looked them up on my phone the best I could. I looked up giraffe bookends, and I actually found 2 sets of these. Turns out they're Fitz and Floyd, which is always a very good name, and each seller wanted, I think, over $90 for each pair of these. I don't have the boxes for these, so I'm gonna I was looking at comps on eBay of just Fitz and Floyd bookends. I'm probably gonna start these guys at like 40 or 50 and see if I get any watchers, and then take it from there. I don't think I'm going to get $90, and I only paid $2. And then after I looked for a while, I did see that the Fitz and Floyd sticker had been right here. So that was something that the estate company kind of missed. So it's always a good idea. That's why it's always a good idea to have your cell phone on you, or your smartphone, I should say. and, you know, look things up as you go. And then upstairs for $1, I also found this pewter belt buckle. This is from, you're not going to be able to see that probably, Old Forge Metals. It says it's pewter. And got a couple coffee mugs. Got this vintage, like 70s looking owl mug, because I've had a lot of luck with anything owl related. Also bought this really adorable kitten one. This is from Otagiri. I've also had good luck selling Otagiri stuff. That was, yeah, they were both $1. Then for another $1, I found this pen, and I found this on the desk. There was like a silverware cutlery tray full of pens. Sorry guys. And most of them were just, you know, regular Bic and all that kind of stuff. Sorry guys, I'm losing my voice here. And I found this one. This is from Garland, which it says it right here. And it says Ford on the top. And because it doesn't have any other advertiser on it, that actually might help. So I should be able to get at least 10 out of this. Alright, sorry. I need something to drink before I go on here. Hold on. Okay. Sorry about that. So then I went down in the basement, which I didn't even know there was a basement. My neighbor told me there was one because it was a little hard to find. But when I went down there, I found this little guy, which I thought was just interesting. He's a piece of Italian pottery, a little cat, like pitcher. Paid $1, can probably make about 10 to 15 on that. There's a couple others on eBay. Then I found this little ceramic tray, which I thought was really cute. It's this funny dog with this really funny, dopey look on his face, with his foot on the top of a duck, which the duck's face reminds me of like Daffy Duck when he would get his, you know, face smashed in something. And this is from Delano Studios, D-L-A or D-E-L-A-N-O in California. I'm not sure. I don't know. But anyway, got that for $1. Hopefully make about 10 on that. And then I got one Bible. This is the Holy Bible, 4,000 Questions and Answers. This one I think is from the 40s or 50s. And then it has all these questions and answers in the back. Paid $1, hopefully get about 10 to 15 on that. And then the last couple things I found, something I've never bought before. The person that worked there must have worked for S&H Green Stamps. And for those of you too young to know, which I am not, although I was a kid when this stuff was going on, S&H Green Stamps, you could collect the green stamps somehow. I don't even remember because, like I said, I was a kid. And you would put them in these coupon books, and then when you got enough coupon books, you could cash them in and you could get all kinds of things, like all these lovely things in this book, which some of these crack me up. I have to find some of this ugly stuff. Okay, I have furniture in the basement that looks like this. Except it's orange, yellow, orange, yellow. Oh god, they're horrible. I've done videos before with them in the background. They're hideous. But the people that lived here left them here, so I use them for storage right now, but hopefully someday I can either paint them or get rid of them. But trying to, oh, okay, look at that. Oh dear god. People probably actually bought this stuff. Lovely flower arrangements. So I have to just look through these before I sell them, because this is a hoot. You know, everything is avocado green and harvest gold and just ugly. Oh, look at him. Wow. All these funky clocks. It's just, oh, she's pretty. She just looks an astronaut. God. Oh, lovely bathroom set. I think a couple of my relatives still have things similar to that. Anyway, you get the picture. Horrible tablecloths. So, whatever. You could buy whatever was in these catalogs with the books. And like right here, it'll tell you, like you need 2 1/4 books, 1 1/2 books. It tells you how many books of stamps you need in order to get that particular thing. So I found 8 of these. These go, depending on what the book is, for around 10 a piece. I think I'm going to try and just sell them all as a lot and start them at 50 and see what happens. I shouldn't have a problem getting 50 for all of them since they're all older. They're all from the 60s and a couple from the 70s. So, we'll see. Oh, I just got my money's worth just looking through them because they're so funny. I think I paid, $3 for that whole stack. Then I also got this magazine. If you guys ever see these, magazine called Playthings, and they're in decent shape, pick them up. These can go anywhere from around 25 to over $100 depending on the issue. This is July of 1968, and the only other one on eBay right now, they want to buy it now of like, I don't know, almost 200, something like that, something crazy. But I have to look through this too because it has all these inserts with all these cool toys from when I was a kid, even though I was not born when this issue came out yet. But oh my god, Jet Action dishwasher, that's so cool. I'm gonna have fun looking through this thing. Oh my god, a spirograph, I had one of those. But I guess this was put out for toy manufacturers or something. I don't know if this was for the general public or for people in the industry, but anyway, what did that say? Oh, teaching aids for blind children. I thought it said toys that blind children. Oh my god. Anyway, it has all these cool advertisements in it and all these pictures of really cool vintage toys and all that stuff. So I'm going to hold on to this for a little while and look through it and reminisce, and then I'll sell it. I don't know. Maybe I'll start it at 100 and see if I get any bites, and if not, drop the price down. But I paid $1, so I'll probably at least make $30 on it, if nothing else. So definitely worth picking up. And I think that was it from there. Yeah. Then the next day, went to a couple garage sales. Actually, the first one that I went to was an unadvertised one that I was passing on my way somewhere else, and it turned out to be one of the best ones of the day. Only bought a few things there. Bought this little Dimensions cross-stitch kit for, I think this ended up being 50 cents, if that. And then this one, which turned out to be a Elsa Williams crewel embroidery pillow kit, also for like 25 to 50 cents. It started, but that's okay. Should still be able to probably at least make 10 to 20 on that. Then I found this little Wedgwood tray. I paid $12 for it, but when I looked on eBay, the last one sold for around $42. Has this blue elephant on it. Pattern's actually called Blue Elephant, and this pattern sells pretty well. So should be able to get about at least 40 out of that. And then the last and the best thing I found there was this. And there's a lot of these little boxes around, and most of them are just by no-name people, but they all look like Limoges boxes, and Limoges are the ones that you want. So I turned it over, and right there it said Limoges, France, 18 out of 1,000. This little, you know, clam bake, lobster bake, whatever you want to call it. And she wanted $3 for it. I almost fell over. So I picked this up. Can get, with no problem, should be able to get $50 out of it, maybe a little more. So I was jumping up and down at that one. And I only hit a couple more sales. The next one, they had a lot of designer clothes, like designer, like Armani and stuff like that. And I don't think the prices were that bad, but I just don't like selling that kind of stuff. I'm not good at figuring out how authentic it is, although I don't think their stuff was fake or anything. But I'm just bad at clothes. So I didn't pick up any of that stuff. But I did find this, which I've never seen before. This Zeno Pro. It's supposed to be this acne clearing device. This little electronic gizmo. I don't exactly know what it's supposed to do. They told me it had never been used. It didn't look like it had ever been used. But the problem is I can't get it to turn on. And it's a little foggy right there. But like the case is there. It doesn't have a charger with it. I think if I could find a charger that goes in it, I could see if it charges up. So I have to ask my husband if he has a charger that fits. And if I can charge it up, then that'll help a lot. But what you do with these is they have these tips on them. And each tip has a certain amount of treatments like programmed into it or something like that. I don't think these things exist anymore. Or the company went out of business. But anyway, they still sell on eBay. So I gotta see if I can charge this up. But even the tips are worth money. So I paid $1 and I got the little machine. But I also got this tip cartridge with 90 treatment cycles. And it's brand new and sealed in the package. And this will probably go for at least $20 to $30 by itself if I can't get this to work. And then the last sale I went to is a little overpriced, but I paid the prices because it was a charity sale for a dog and a cat rescue, and I am a huge animal person. So I ended up getting this mug for I think $1 or $2. Bought it because it's one of those ones that I can't pronounce, from Germany. And I'm not going to try and pronounce it because I always mess it up. And what else did I get from there? I got a couple other things from there, I think, for myself and my daughter. Then I also got these little Fitz and Floyd pieces. These are from the Mayflower line. This little guy. This little creamer. This is the sugar bowl. And I paid $6 a piece for these. But should be able to get, I don't know, hopefully at least 40 for the set, maybe a little bit more. We'll see. Oh, and then on the way home there was a moving sale. Tons and tons of people in there. And the only thing that I ended up buying were some of these things from Virginia Metal Crafters. If you guys find anything Virginia Metal Crafters and the price is decent, pick them up. I've always had good luck with this stuff. It's very expensive usually to begin with. Like this outlet cover was originally $23 for just one outlet cover. Has a little bit of wear on it, but still should sell. And it has the, well, it did have the screws in. Oh, here they are. It has the screws. So I paid $5 for it. I should be able to get at least 20 to 25, hopefully. And then these are curtain tiebacks, and these suckers are heavy. These were 10, brand new in the package, and I can probably get about 60 out of these. Now, this was a very good find. They had some other light switch covers and outlet covers, but when I searched them on eBay, they weren't really selling that well. So when you do find stuff, just look it up on your phone real quick to see if it's worth it. So I think that's it for this week, and I'm going to come back and film another one from this weekend, and then I should be all caught up. So thanks for watching, everyone, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.